YouTube, Coffee Dude 65. Technically, Coffee Dude 1965, but I'll still go with Coffee Dude 65. Coming back at you after a long absence. I'll just go through it real briefly. YouTube interrupted. A lot of things happened. And I know that's no excuse, and I still had email, and I lost contact with people and just didn't get around to checking email and staying in touch and even not making videos. I could have stayed on and commented and watched videos, but make a long story short, my work got just truly insane. I was working 7 days a week. If I wasn't working, I was getting phone calls 7 days a week, middle of the night. Those of you who remember, don't remember, I was doing the corporate thing, mid-level management, but it's been a little bit over a year. I gave it up. I say I retired, I just flat out quit. I couldn't take the stress anymore. I couldn't take the stress, couldn't take my boss, lots of things in my life got in the way, so I don't do anything now. I take care of my mother and just do whatever I feel like doing. I've been back looking at a few videos. I haven't had a chance to watch too many. I see a few familiar faces. People don't seem to be making videos as much. I have no idea what I'm going to do with my channel. I probably am not going to make videos all that often. I hope to get back to watching people's videos, commenting, kind of get back in the mix, kind of reconnect with some good people that I sort of left behind, and I do realize there's probably a lot of people out there that wondered about me and probably pissed at me, because it's a bad thing. I mean, I didn't intend on just dropping and running. It's just kind of what happened. I feel a little bit like confession. It's been 4 years or so since my last YouTube video. Maybe not that long. I don't know. About that. 3 years anyway. So as far as work goes, I don't work. I pretty much live on what I saved. Live on what I win at the casinos, which is where I'm going right now. I don't advocate it, but it's my life, you know. As far as politics go, I'm the same old coffee dude, you know. It's easy for me to talk about politics, but I've been thinking, before I made this video, I've been thinking, you know, what am I going to talk about? You know, that's not the way I ever did my videos. I just turned on the camera and rambled and turned it off. But I was thinking, you know, do I get back into the political scene? And, you know, I said everything I needed to say back then. Obama hasn't been the greatest president that I wanted him to be. I've disagreed with a few things. But overall, I'm not unhappy with him. I sure don't want Mitt Romney, but he's going to be the candidate. I get so frustrated with the political scene these days. If anything, I'm worse than I used to be, because the country, man, doesn't understand the political system under which we live. And it's so frustrating, you know, with this mantra the Republicans are singing about we're the job creators, we're this and that, you know, we're the ones that create jobs. Are you trying to tell me that there's never been a Democrat in office in Congress and city council and as a president that never created a job? Come on, you know? Not to mention, we're still cleaning up after the 8 years of the complete insane policies of Bush, not only from the civil liberties standpoint, but from the economic standpoints and the war and all of that, you know. We can't clean it up overnight. I said that back then. I said that in 08, 07 when Obama was running. That no one can clean it up in 4 years. Here we are. 4 years later, it's not cleaned up. The only thing is, if you watch the news and if you pay attention, I watch a lot of the financial network, and you see things are starting to pop. It's slow, but things are starting to come around. And I know that doesn't mean a lot to people out there that's struggling, that's unemployed. I'm unemployed by choice, but I know there's a lot of things out there that's still hard for people. People still struggling to make their house payments, a whole bit, you know. But it's slowly starting to get better. I got to get around this ass hat. So, in a nutshell, you know, this is a very incongruent video, I understand, I know, but I haven't made a video for so long out of practice, but it's kind of easy to get back in the swing of things, talk to the camera. But again, back to politics, you know, this whole Republican, we're the job creators, this and that. And, I mean, all you have to do is listen, and the proof is there. You know, Mitt Romney, I don't care about the poor. I like firing people. Then you got Newt. Newt's smart. That's the danger with Newt, is he's smart, but he's a Republican, and he's a loose cannon. Ron Paul's running. Guess what, folks? Ron Paul's running on the Republican ticket, just like I said way back when, man. Ron Paul, yeah, I kind of looked at him for a while. I kind of liked what he said for a while, but at the end of the day, he is a Republican. He's on the Republican ticket. Come on, people. That don't mean I hate all Republicans. I have friends that are Republicans. But the whole problem is that we brought this down, boiled it all down to where it's no different than rooting for a sports team, Democrat, Republican. It doesn't mean anything to anybody anymore. And I understand Democrats aren't perfect. The career politicians, whether you're Democratic or Republican or whatever, are about the same. And if I have to blame the Democrats for anything, sorry, my hair's really long and it's just getting all over. If I have to say anything about the Democrats, they're doing a poor job of educating the public on what they are about. And that's because a lot of them are just like the Republicans up there. They're about themselves. I get it, okay? I get it. The problem is that we need to return. Here we go. I'm going to go around this ass hat. I'm tired of this. The problem is... The problem is nobody understands what the difference is. Not even the parties themselves. They won't say it. The Democrats won't get up there and say, listen, this is what we are about. You know? The Republicans are less transparent than ever, man. I can't see how people are buying it. You know, I started a company. I know how to run companies. That's great. All right, the country the people, man. The Democrats should get up and say, we're all in the same boat. Whether you're rich, poor, black, white, green, yellow, whatever, we're all Americans. And we act like politics is the Super Bowl. Don't get me wrong, I'm a football fan, much as anybody. My Steelers didn't make it. Giants and Patriots, pretty good game, at least in the fourth quarter. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's nothing wrong with rooting for a football team. But when we're talking about policies and how we're going to run our country and the direction that we're going to take, man, it's a little more serious than that. And people are so ignorant. I'm just so fed up and frustrated with the ignorance of everybody in the world. Minus a few people on YouTube. So anyway, enough of politics for now. I'm winding this up. I'm getting close to the casino. I want to say I'm back. I hope I'm back. I don't know how often I'm going to be posting videos. I don't have my webcam. I don't know what happened to it when I cleaned out my office and moved all my junk out of my office and this and that, you know. It just hit me the other day, man, I really kind of miss YouTube. And I wonder if there's anybody still around. You know, and I know YouTube has changed. It's changed a lot. It was changing when we were all out banging videos with TPA and the whole bit, you know. But Facebook is taking over the world. I don't like Facebook. I'm not on Facebook. But from what I can tell already, YouTube's still much more commercial than it was when I kind of disappeared. So in short, I am sorry I disappeared. I'm sorry I just let people wonder and worry and probably get pissed off. But it's like I used to say, many people used to say, chat's like Hotel California, man. You can check out anytime you want, but you can never leave, man. I think that's true because I've got the bug again, and I'm just like to hook up with some old familiar faces. Methadone for life, I see he's banging a little bit, you know. Louis Protectionist. OWP, 55K Ella. And if I don't mention you, I'm sorry because I don't remember. I mean, I don't want to sound like I don't remember everybody. I do. It's just I can't call names off the top of my head. You know, Leaf Dude, I don't know. He don't look like he's around. With a few old friends. Do some videos once in a while. Make a lot of comments. Kind of get back in the game. With that, I gotta edit this later on. And hope to see some people around, man. I'm back for a while. Maybe I'll stay this time. It's like I always said, I never thought I was going to stay as long as I did. I never knew I was going to disappear when I did. It's just overused cliche, but shit happens. And that's what happened. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Take care. Peace.